Fox 5 has a look at the evidence used to convince a grand jury to indict a Henderson man on a murder charge. Police believe that he was the mastermind behind the crime and now believe that they can prove it.
If Diddy had indeed played a role in 2pac's demise, the consequences for the hip-hop community would have been monumental. The East Coast-West Coast feud, already fueled by media sensationalism and personal vendettas, would have reached a tragic climax, deepening the division between artists from both coasts and potentially stalling collaborations while further polarizing fans. The legacies of 2pac and Diddy would have been forever altered, with Diddy facing potential legal consequences and a tarnished reputation. The entire trajectory of hip-hop might have shifted, with artists becoming more cautious about public feuds and prioritizing peace and unity over rivalry. However, it's essential to remember that this scenario is fictional, and the real events surrounding 2pac's murder are far more complex and multifaceted. In this alternate narrative, the music industry would likely undergo introspection, with record labels mediating disputes between artists and a push for more mentorship within the industry. The media's role in amplifying the East Coast-West Coast rivalry might come under scrutiny, leading to more responsible reporting focused on the art and impact of hip-hop. Fans could advocate for peace and unity within the genre, with collaborative events symbolizing the healing of the rift. Hip-hop might transform into a platform for promoting peace, with artists advocating against violence and promoting understanding. The annual Hip Hop Unity Fest could become a staple event celebrating the genre's diversity and shared history. Record labels might become even more cautious about signing controversial artists, potentially leading to a more sanitized version of hip-hop. Underground artists might rally against the perceived commercialization of the genre, sparking a renaissance of conscious rap. The public's perception of hip-hop might shift, with stricter regulations and censorship imposed due to concerns about explicit content. Artists close to either Diddy or 2pac might face loyalty tests, and collaborations we now consider iconic might never happen. The Grammys and other award ceremonies might introduce segments dedicated to promoting peace within the music community. Hip-hop historians and enthusiasts would endlessly debate the what-ifs and the tragic cost of rivalry and misunderstanding. The hip-hop community would likely undergo a period of introspection, with a focus on taking responsibility for the messages conveyed in lyrics and the potential real-world consequences of those words. Music festivals and award shows might introduce stricter security measures, and artists would emphasize conflict resolution, mental health, and the responsibilities of fame. The media's role in sensationalizing disputes might face criticism, leading to more ethical journalism. Globally, the hip-hop community would react with sorrow and disbelief, possibly increasing international collaborations to promote global unity. In this hypothetical scenario, the tragic events would serve as a cautionary tale for aspiring artists, leading to the emergence of hip-hop academies and workshops focusing on conflict resolution and mentorship. Fashion might shift towards symbols of peace and unity, and educational institutions might introduce courses on the history of hip-hop. Athletes closely intertwined with rap culture would become vocal advocates for peace. Philanthropy in the name of fallen artists would surge, with foundations established to support inner-city youth, arts education, and conflict resolution. Tech companies might introduce features to curb online feuds and promote positive interactions on social media. The events surrounding 2pac's hypothetical murder would become a cultural touchstone, sparking discussions about influence, responsibility, and the line between art and reality. Through it all, the heart of hip-hop, the music, the lyrics, the flow would endure. Artists would continue to innovate, ensuring that the genre remains vibrant and relevant, even in the face of adversity and introspection. The video's conclusion encourages viewers to share their perspectives on this case in the comments section. It reminds viewers that the content is based on speculation and opinion, and encourages them to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for further updates. The video ends with a warm thank you and a promise to return with more content.